The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello my dear children, how are you all? I hope all are doing good. I think all are busy with your exam preparations, right? എല്ലാവരും എക്സാം പ്രിപ്പറേഷനിൽ ബിസി ആയിരിക്കും അല്ലേ? കുറച്ച് എക്സാംസ് ഒക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞു അല്ലേ? എങ്ങനെയുണ്ടായിരുന്നു എക്സാംസ്? ഈസി ആയിരുന്നോ? ഓക്കെ, ഇനിയുള്ള എക്സാമിനൊക്കെ നന്നായി പഠിക്കുക, നന്നായി അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക. Okay children, let's move on to our today's topic. In the last video, we learned how to multiply a number by 0. I hope all remember that. Today, in this class, we will learn how to multiply a number which is estimated by another number. Okay? In page number 107, you can see a conversation between a mother and her children. The mother calls her children, Monu and Frinku, please buy 3 papayas. The mother thinks one papaya may cost rupees 36. So she gave rupees 120 for buying the papayas. The child asks her, but mother, how do we know if we have enough money with us? ഈ കോൺവെർസേഷൻ കണ്ടോ? ഇതിൽ ഒരു അമ്മ മക്കളോട് പപ്പായ വാങ്ങാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് പറയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ അമ്മ വിചാരിക്കുകയാണ് ഒരു പപ്പായക്ക് 36 റുപ്പീസ് ആവും. അപ്പോൾ അവരെന്ത് ചെയ്തു? 120 റുപ്പീസ് മക്കളുടെ കയ്യിൽ കൊടുത്തു. അപ്പോൾ മോള് ചോദിക്കുകയാണ്, അമ്മ ഈ പൈസ 3 പപ്പായ വാങ്ങാൻ തികയുമെന്ന് ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് എങ്ങനെയാണ് അറിയാം? ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം എങ്ങനെയാണ് അമ്മ മനസ്സിലാക്കിയിട്ടുണ്ടാവുക 120 റുപ്പീസ് മതിയായിരിക്കും 3 പപ്പായ വാങ്ങാൻ. The cost of 1 papaya is rupees 36. Then what is the cost of 3 papayas? To find the total cost of 3 papayas, we have to multiply 36 by 3. Okay, so let's write here cost of 1 papaya rupees 36. Okay, so what is the cost of 3 papayas? We have to multiply 36 by 3. Okay, so here let's start multiplying. 6 into 3, 6 3s are 18 and 1 we have to carry over to the tens place. Next we have to multiply 3 and 3. Okay, so 3 into 3 is 9, right? So we have to add 1. This carried over 1 to the answer, that is 9 plus 1 we will get 10. So the cost of 3 papayas is rupees 108. Clear children? Do you know children how the mother knows rupees 120 will be enough for buying 3 papayas? Yes, she has estimated the amount rupees 36 to the nearest tens. Let's see how she has done that. Okay, rupees 36 we can estimate to the nearest tens. We have already learned how to estimate the numbers, right? To estimate a number to the nearest tens, we have to look the digit in the ones place. Here, the digit in the ones place is 6. Clear? 6 is more than 5. So, we have to estimate this amount or this number to the next tens, that is 36 is between 30 and 40, right? So the next tens will be 40. So we can round off or estimate 36 to 40. Okay. Okay. That is ones place digit 5 or 5 നെക്കാട്ടിലും കൂടുതലാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം, നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടെൻസിലേക്ക് റൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പോൾ 5 നെക്കാട്ടിലും കുറവാണെങ്കിലോ നമ്മൾ അതിൻ്റെ ലാസ്റ്റ് ടെൻസിലേക്ക്, അതായത് റൗണ്ട് ഡൗൺ ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ, ലാസ്റ്റ് ടെൻസിലേക്ക് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ 30ലേക്ക് റൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യും. ഓക്കെ, ഇപ്പോൾ ക്ലിയർ ആയോ എങ്ങനെയാണ് 36 40ലേക്ക് റൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യുക. ഇനി എസ്റ്റിമേറ്റ് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം ഈ 3 പപ്പായാസിന് എത്രയാണ് ടോട്ടൽ എമൗണ്ട് ആവുക നോക്കാം. ലെറ്റ്സ് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ 40 by 3. Okay, so first let's multiply 0 by 3. In the last class we learned that whenever we multiply any number by 0 we will get the answer 0. So 0 into 3 is 0. 4 into 3, 4 3s are 12. So we got the answer 120. This is the way how the mother calculated the amount as rupees 120. Children, I hope now you understood how the mother would have calculated the amount rupees 120 for 3 papayas. Children, we have some more question in page number 108, activity 4.14. We shall do that, okay? Before we do this activity, let's watch one video for better understanding.
Hi, Sia. Doesn't the backyard look wonderful?
It does. But what is it for? Are you having a party?
No, Sia. As part of my summer job, I'm opening up a pet boarding service. So, if you have a dog or a cat and you're going away on holiday, this is where you can leave your pet.
That is such a fantastic idea.
I have enough kennels for 8 dogs. I built some fun shelves for the cats to play. I can probably take in 15 cats at a time.
And the animals are going to love this amazing splash pool.
Yes, that's for cooling down on hot summer days.
Great going, Joe. Looks like you have it all figured out.
Not all of it, Sia. I still have a lot of things left to buy.
Can I help you with that?
That would be great. I've been trying to calculate some things. Perhaps you could help me with those?
Sure.
So, first I'm ordering water bowls for my future doggy guests. I have space only for 8 dogs, so I guess 8 water bowls should do.
How much does one water bowl cost?
89 rupees. So I have to multiply 89 by 8. That's...
Joe, you can use estimation here. We can round off the number 89 to 90. If you multiply 90 by 8, it will be quicker and the answer will not vary by that much.
Oh, so 90 multiplied by 8 is 720. You're right, Sia. That's much easier to calculate.
Sometimes, when we only need an approximate answer, we can use estimation.
This is a chewy bone for dogs. They love it and they can chew up at least 1 bone a day.
That's a lot of chewing.
That's right. So I need to stock up on these. I have ordered 5 boxes of the Happy Pup Chewy Bones. Each box has 18 bones. How many bones is that altogether? Will it be enough for 8 dogs for a month?
Let's see. That's 18 multiplied by 5. Once again, we can round off 18 to 20 to make it easy. 20 multiplied by 5 is 100. So you will have around 100 chewy bones.
100? I'll have enough chewy bones for a very long time.
So what fun things are you getting for your cat guests?
Cats love hammocks. So I'm ordering these little cat hammocks that they can swing on and relax.
That sounds perfect.
I need 15 hammocks. Each one costs 143.
So you can.
Wait, Sia, I can do this one. I'll round off 143 to 150.
That's too much of a difference, Joe. 143 should be rounded off to 140. That's closer than 150.
That makes much more sense. 15 into 140 is 2100. I'll need around that much money or a little more to order the hammocks.
Great. Now what's next?
Last on my list is food. According to my estimate, I'll need 46 cans of food per day to feed 15 cats and 8 dogs.
And looks like each can will cost you 31 rupees. To find out how much you will be spending per day, you need to multiply 46 by 31.
This time I can round off 31 to 30, can't I?
Yes, that's right, Joe.
46 into 30 is 1380.
You will need approximately that much for the food. You know, Joe, this is a pretty large pool. It will probably need a lot of water.
I calculated how much I will need for that. Each time I fill up the pool, it uses 47 liters of water.
How many times do you think you will fill it up in a week?
Maybe 4 times?
Okay, then if you multiply 47 by 4, you will know how much water you will use altogether.
I round off 47 to 50. 50 into 4 is 200. So I'll be using 200 liters of water per week. Thanks, Sia. Now I've got everything sorted out.
You forgot one thing though.
What's that?
A name for your business.
Oh, I thought of that one already. I'm going to call it Perfect Paws Hotel. My hotel for dogs is full.
This has got to be the most fun job ever, Joe.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Next, let's do the activity. Children, in this activity you can see first the multiplication fact, then estimated value, then actual value, then difference. Okay, first we will do the multiplication of 23 by 4. Okay, here in the first column it is estimated value, so that first we have to estimate 23. The digit in the ones place in 23 is 3. It is less than 5. So we will estimate 23 to 20. Okay. So we will multiply 20 into 4. Then we will get 80. Okay. So you have to write 80 in the estimated value. Okay. Next is actual value. There we have to multiply 23 into 4. When we multiply 23 into 4, we will get 92. Okay, that we have to write in the actual value. Next, we have to find the difference. To find the difference, here we have to subtract 80 from 92. We always subtract smaller number from bigger number. Here actual value is the bigger number and estimated value is the smaller number. So we will subtract 80 from 92. So we will get the answer 12. That we have to write in the difference column. Next question is 38 into 3. Let's estimate 38 first. Okay, here the digit in the ones place is 8, which is more than 5. So we will estimate 38 to 40. Here we have to multiply 40 by 3. Okay, in the estimated value, now we will get the answer 120. Clear? In the actual value, we have to do the actual multiplication of 38 by 3. So here we will get the answer 114. Okay, here how we will find the difference? Here the estimated value is higher than the actual value, isn't it? So we will subtract 114 from 120. Then we will get the difference 6. Clear, children? The rest of the questions you have to do as home fun. Okay. Okay, children, that's all for today. We'll meet in the next video with the next topic. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ 2 ക്ലാസ്സിൻ്റെ മാത്സ് എക്സാം കഴിഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ അവരൊക്കെ നന്നായി തന്നെ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇനിയുള്ള ക്ലാസ്സുകളും നന്നായിട്ട് ചെയ്യുമെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കണോ? ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ നന്നായി പഠിക്കുക. ഒഴിവുള്ള സമയത്ത് എക്സാമൊക്കെ കഴിഞ്ഞ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് നമ്മളുടെ വീഡിയോസൊക്കെ കാണുക, ഹോംവർക്കൊക്കെ റെഗുലറായിട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഓൾ ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് for the upcoming exams. Okay, bye bye.